not even entirely sure about that. I do remember having difficulty with at least one of the fruits. But we'll go ahead and pop a couple more of these. Let's see, it's 11:05. Just gonna do that. I'm kind of taking it a little bit slower this morning. Whoop, he's talking. Marvelous, that seeding has turned into a fruit-bearing plant. My readings are showing this biome has increased resistance to contamination. Your job only requires you to clean pollutants, but it's supposed to be easier if they did not return. Additional flora should help with that, so feel free to plant any seedlings you find. And again, I think the other ones are like better because they're rarer, but if you want to just put plants down for the sake of like helping with the pollutants, then like feel free to just like toss these. Just toss them anywhere you want to. Like there's a whole bunch of areas where there's like plants and stuff. I don't mean to do this one. Now if it has like, see, I mean, I guess actually I should be picking these. Because the more I pick of these, the more likely they are to produce that, so... I mean, you could still hold on to them, though. You could still hold on to the fruit itself. But every time you harvest one of these, a new seed pops up, so it is good. But if you're, like, planning on harvesting and like breeding a bunch, it might be better to like save some of the fruit. I believe a nearby Loddle has entered a cocoon. While you may want to look around and observe the process. Okay. Let's see. It's not you. There it is. That's the cocoon. So it's about to evolve into its final stage. I'll tell you what. We'll stay here and we'll watch it. And then I'm going to take a break. Well, you know what? I should probably get some energy before I take that break. I'm going to like watch it while looking for air. Miracle of life. There it goes. It's not like the most amazing thing. It just pops out. Like we'll probably see it happen again, but this is it at its biggest stage. This one has simply grown into a bigger version of their baby form. I've read that Loddles can evolve into quite unique forms when fed certain diets. And then it can get bigger, but this is just a jumbo Loddle. Any head, no body feature. Any, no head feature. So that's how it works. Okay. I am going to collect a little bit of air, and then I'm going to take my break, okay? So... there's a few more air spots over here. Let me get maxed out. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to stop right here. And we're going to take a little break. Okay? We're going to take a little break. And then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I had my starting screen. Listen, I am working on my new hotkeys, okay? I got new hotkeys. And I forgot, okay? I didn't know which one was which. I just pushed the button and then I left to use the restroom. It's fine. I'm good. Anyway, we're just going ahead and we're taking care of this stuff. I kind of would like some... I would like some of those lilies to put down here. I'm going to try and get some of those, like, lily things. Thank you. Oh my god, you're so nice. You're doing exactly what I was hoping. You know what? I have forgotten a little bit of this game. I don't plan on doing... I don't plan on doing too much other planning. I mostly just wanted to show it off. And just slap a few of these down. And just gather some of these, like, fancier fruits. But, either way, I hope you're all doing okay. I hope everything's going well for you guys. I think... Well, I want to get rid of one of these. And then I want to place that. And I want to start getting rid of stuff now. I mean, hey, this is good. I think it's good to actually keep these, like, seedlings, because you might need them later. Especially in an area that doesn't have that much oxygen. Or just not that many seeds. And B, they are a good emergency oxygen supply. If you can set them down, like, really early. Just gonna break all these. But it also means that you can do a little bit of, like, chaotic stuff, because you can plant a whole bunch of stuff in a place, and then they can just, like, create a whole bunch of different, like, little Loddles. Or you can like grow a specific type of plant, and they're more likely to turn into that. But there's so many different plants here that it's probably just going to be a bunch of little chaotic creatures. Also, if they breed, there's a chance of them collecting the genetics from both sides of the family. So even if they don't eat a lot, or if they eat, like, I think these are more like neutral. One of these is more like a neutral plant that doesn't really give you anything special. And if they eat one of those, they just, like, grow, but they don't really gain anything. And you can use that to, like, just get the same kind of creature. It kind of varies. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff up here. You know what? Can I say, like, this game is making me want to play Planet Crafter. I think it's because of the crates. And I love Planet Crafter. But I kind of want to play... Listen. Planet Crafter is a long game, if you let it be long. One of my first single player runs was like 100 hours long, and I love that game. And that wasn't even with, like, the DLC or the extra moons and stuff like that. That was before those even existed. Like, if I ever play that game on here, I will be playing that forever. I haven't bought the DLC yet. I haven't bought any of the DLC yet because I know for a fact I will be obsessed with it. I knew there was another Loddle around here somewhere. I just knew it. I just knew there was another Loddle around here. There's usually around 3. But that's okay. We'll take care of you in a minute. I'm hoping this is actually the end. And we can move on to the next batch. But I'm trying to think of some stuff I want to do for like early birthday stream. Like there's a few games I want to play, but because it's going to be the last day I come back this week, I'm just like I don't know. I don't know what I specifically want to play. I don't know what I specifically want to play. Cause like a lot of the games that I like to play are very long games. So I'm really excited because I'm just like, ooh, I can play whatever I want to, and it's a lot. Let's see. I'm not seeing any. Well, I'm seeing I'm about dead. There we go. I need to get a lot of organics, so I'm just collecting, because I haven't collected any because I didn't realize I needed them. Okay, I see the arrow pointing this way. Okay, I see some trash over here. Okay. Up here. Over here. Oh, okay. Is this still technically part of the reef? Or like Flotsam Flats? I feel like I'm too far now. I feel like I'm getting too, yeah. This definitely fell a little too far. If my observations are correct, this biome is completely free of contaminants. Good job. I'm marking this as fast travel. Whenever you want to return here, just approach your ship and select your destination. Oh, you might want to try bringing a number of different Loddles to this biome. I've been doing some research. It seems that Loddles enjoy living in diverse cohorts. I wanted to be an English teacher. Okay, it wants me to reach max diversity. Okay, yes, so my... Okay, I remember how the transport is now. Can I just... I should be able to go like this. And the little guy should follow me. Your next cleaning target is Tangle Bay, which is located far west of your home cove. We'll take care of that in a bit. Okay. We're going to take you over here. Yeah, that little guy just follows me wherever I want. I'm bringing you over here. You're going to stay here. Now, objectives. It wants me to reach max biodiversity. Or max diversity. I think that just means have all the Loddles that you can possibly get in a single location. So here's what I'm going to do. How many more Loddles are there? I think I can only have 3 follow me. And I'm gonna have them follow me all the way to Flotsam Flats. And they're all gonna stay there. And y'all can breed and you can do whatever. Oh. I'm sorry, is this not considered comfortable? There we go. You have to, sometimes you have to move around. But basically they're just gonna like breed and stuff. And then eventually they'll stop. So I'm assuming this is metal, yes. We have a lot of stuff that's already like taken care of. Like these bits. I just have to toss them in there. Let's see. Toss all this. Toss all these in there too. We got a can. We got kiwi. We got this. We got this. We got this plastic. We got this glass bottle. We got these metal bits. There we go. And then we got all this fruit. We got so much fruit. Alright. And just out of curiosity, can I toss a 2B seedling in there? I can! So if I get tired of like carrying around the 2B seedlings, I can do it like that. If I just have too many seedlings. I won't be doing that. Because those seedlings are useful. What I am going to do is, like, keep my rope toy here. Because I don't really need it. I do need an oxygen upgrade. Now I won't have to run around. We can go from 75 to 100 now. And then scanner module increases the speed they break down. 5 additional item slots to your inventory. I want the inventory. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's see. I'll do the scanner module. There we go. So, the next area is to the west. I am facing the wrong direction. It is that direction. Okay, so how about we go up and face that way. Alright, and I'm just going to collect a few things along the way. We could make a few purification bombs, but I've never really felt the need to use them. Is this it? Yeah, this is Tangle Bay. Might be a little bit too high. Might have to go a little bit further down. This must be Tangle Bay. I've heard that this was once a beautiful capsule forest. Okay, so I'm at the right spot. It's a shame the microplastics are ruining the view. Make sure you have the proper equipment to handle these pollutants before you start working here. Okay, so I'm gonna toss that down. Emergency oxygen. Ah, yes. Okay. So if you go into this, I'm detecting the presence of microplastics within your jetpack. I advise you to stay away from these particles until you have the proper equipment to dispose of them. So like you can collect stuff that's around it, but you can't actually use it. I think it actually decreases your oxygen levels too. I'm not entirely sure. If it does, it's not much. I do have to go in it a little bit. No, it doesn't do a lot of oxygen. Yeah, he's going to complain about like this stuff until I completely get rid of it. I'll have to go back and take care of that though. Got a big bolt. But those plastics just kind of get into your equipment. You can't see anything. You can't do anything with them. You can still go through them. It's just kind of makes your equipment a little bit more difficult to work with. Start with the big things and then work for the small. Ooh, we got a kelp heart. A new little plant. So I'll definitely want to try and plant those first. If possible. Glad the microplastics doesn't actually affect like you do in all this. You just kind of have to work through them. Okay, I see more oxygen stuff. I'm gonna grab those. Those robots, were they collecting fruit? How strange. Oh, they were. There's a bunch of fruit in their inventory. I don't even remember if I talked about it, because I said I was talking about like taking it easier today, and I don't think I mentioned why. I think I mentioned it, and then I just kind of got lost and sidetracked. I'm taking it easier because I'm going to be like trying double streaming today, because I want to see if I can handle it. Because I would like to do a double stream on the 13th. Because I want to know if I can handle it, so I can do it. Because I would like to do it more often, and so today was intentionally going to be like an easy day where we just do like a couple like little smaller games. So I could just get used to that. I do want to learn how to talk more and just get used to like speaking longer this year. So I've been wanting to do double streams in a day, just so I can do that. It won't be like every single day. I feel like most of the time it'll be like once a week, maybe twice a week if I'm feeling really, really good. I feel like that'll be more like during the summer. Because like the winter time especially, my throat does not do very well. like I basically have to like keep hard candy in my mouth when I'm like streaming and stuff like that. I only have 2B seedlings. You know what? I'll use them. I'll use them because I need like the oxygen. Like, I'm not going to turn down oxygen. But one of my goals this year is to get used to, like, streaming longer and, like, learn how to take better care of my, like, voice and throat. And so I'm trying to stream more. But at the moment, I don't feel like I'm able to do longer than, like, a... Really, a 4-hour stream is usually the best. Usually a 4-hour stream is best. But I can go a little bit longer if I need to. And so I might even do a little bit longer because of this. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if I'm going, like, I'm going to try and do as much of this game as possible because it is such a short game. But I'm worried it might be so short that I end up like staying here like 5 or 6 hours and like hurting my throat. So I'm just kind of being a little bit more quiet this morning, and then maybe I'll talk a little bit more later.